Hello everybody, and welcome to RollsignGallery's YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a little different than some of the others that I have done. I mean, I think so looking at this electronic sign, but it will be. See, I started working on it the other day after getting it from a scrapyard. And as I started working on it and taking it apart, on the one side right there, ended up having a wasp crawl out of it, a live one. And with a little bit of research, found out that it was an eastern Yellowjacket queen wasp that came out. Now that's not abnormal. They normally hibernate. When they're gets closer to winter, they'll abandon the nest and go find a place to basically chill out and hibernate and wait for spring to come to build a new nest the next year. So I picked the thing up and I took it outside, obviously, because I didn't want the wasp inside. And we're going to do a little experiment with that wasp. So I'm going to go outside and grab it real quick. Now, as much of a pest as these things can be, they do somewhat serve a purpose. You know, they'll kill other bugs, they'll eat other bugs to feed their larvae and stuff like that. So, you know, if you do come across one, you really should kind of keep it and let it go somewhere. But at any rate, it'll be hard to see because it's kind of dark out here. But there's your wasp. It's in a little container there. And she is very stoic. It is very normal. They go into kind of a stasis when they get cold for the winter. I'll spin it around here so you can see her. See, she looks almost like she's dead, but she's actually not. She's very stoic. She's in sort of a hibernation thing because it's cold out. You know, you can't, or she doesn't move much. But when it starts to warm up, she'll start to move around a little bit. And then she comes back to life and goes off to create a new nest somewhere. And a new colony for her, basically her babies. So we're going to take this container, we're going to put it down here, and we're going to do a little experiment. We're going to have her come back to life on camera. So like I say, she looks kind of dead right now. You wouldn't think she was alive, but she actually is. So we're going to take her, we're going to sort of roll her over to the side there, and I'm going to put this cover over it because I don't want her to be flying around my house after she wakes up. But we're just going to put that on there, and we're going to watch her come to life. So we got everything set up here. We're going to just let everything do its work. In fact, you can already see her starting to wake up there. And through the magic of fast forwarding, you're going to watch it all happen. There you go. Now she's wide awake. She can kind of hear me, that's why she's twitching a little bit. We're going to take her outside though in a minute, because I don't want her getting too active inside my house. Wasps like these, when the queen goes to hibernate every year, they go into hibernation with a whole bunch of babies inside of her. So when they start the new colony, she'll find where she wants it and get the initial combs made, and we'll drop those first few eggs in there and let them come to term, and then those workers will begin expanding the nest even further, and that's how each new nest is created every year. So that's how they work. But for right now, we're going to get her back outside, get her back sort of into a cold stasis, and in the next day or so I'm going to basically find a spot way out in the wild, well away from my house, and let her go and let nature take its course for letting her create a new hive for this year. This is Joe from RollsignGallery. We're signing off for the day.